So welcome to Boxing Media Hub, proudly in partnership with Falcon Contracting and his boxing chat, the boy Jam. And we are here for another live prediction show. Check this out. Yes, people, thank you very much for joining us for Boxing Media Hub. And we're here for another prediction show. And we're going for an absolute cracker. I'm looking forward to this one. Skye Nicolson versus Tiara Brown. Now, this is for the WBC World Featherweight title on the 22nd of March, 2025 at the Sydney Olympic Park. Skye Nicolson, 12 fights, 12 wins, 1 knockout. She was last out in October against one of my favourites, Raven Chapman, which she won on unanimous decision. Tiara Brown, not known as much, but what I will say is this girl brings it. She is solid, very hard woman, comes forward fighter, very on the attack. She's just a very good tactical boxer as well. Very intriguing fight, this one, because a lot of people will look over Tiara Brown and they'll think, oh, well, we don't really know much about this girl. She's fought some tough girls. She's been in there for a long time. She's waited for her opportunity. She's finally getting it. I was introduced to her by Christine Lopez. If she introduces you to someone, it's usually quality. You know, big shout out to Christine as well. Tiara Brown. So she was last out January 2025 against Calista Silgado, which she won unanimous decision in an 8-rounder. So little Sammy boys jumped in. Big shout out to Sam. Skye on UD. Who's taking it first? Don't fight, please, lads.
I'll go first on this one, mate.
Go on.
It'll be short and sweet, brother. You know what I mean? Skye Nicolson, for me, is the best boxer, absolute boxer in boxing. She is so slick, so good. She's untested, mate. Tiara Brown, she's 18-0 with 11 knockouts. Very, very tough individual. She ain't getting knocked out, but she could get outboxed. You know, yeah, it's all good saying about her last opponent and stuff. She was 22, 16, and 4. You know, we're talking about Skye Nicolson here, mate. Let's have it right. No disrespect to Christine or to Tiara. Skye's going to absolutely work on Tiara Brown. This is going to be probably one of the most one-sided UDs you're going to come across. I can't see anything but a Skye Nicolson absolute masterclass, just like she done against Raven, like she does against everyone. She'll let you have the first round, maybe the second, maybe even the third, but you know the next 7, she's going to take them all. And that's what Skye B. Nick does. She is another level, another monster, another breed. And that's why she's the champion at 126. And I believe she wins this fight pretty comfortably. And Tiara will still move on and have a great career. She beat most in this division or division above or below. But Skye is that one that she ain't going to beat. I'm sorry to say. She is not going to beat. So that's
well, there we have it.
One, brother.
Have some of that. Håkan, over to you, my friend. How are you seeing this one?
I see this one exactly the same as Jan's. I can't see Tiara Brown winning. Maybe 1 or 2 rounds if she's lucky. I think she will be dominated by Skye, and like we have seen in all Skye Nicholson's fights when she has fought for the WBC World Featherweight title. The first one was when she fought Sarah Mahfoud from was the highest ranked opponent and former world champion, that she dominated her completely, and then she had another defense. And then after that, she fought Raven Chapman, and Raven Chapman won maybe 2 rounds in that fight.
The first two.
Yeah. So I believe Skye Nicolson will dominate and win by a wide UD.
So yeah, it's a difficult one, isn't it? Because almost like you've almost got to say, is Tiara a step up from Raven? You know, that's how we've got to look at this, haven't we, as well? And to be fair, they're probably on an even par in the way that they approach a fight. You know, they are that come forward style, but you almost need to be a come forward fighter to beat Skye Nicolson, because you almost need to pin her back. Although she can box off the back foot very well and she can box coming forward, but you almost need to really nail her down on the back foot and beat her and take away the jab, don't you? And that's the hardest thing. There's no one that's come along as of yet that can stop that jab, and she can jab your face off for 10 rounds. If there were 15 rounders, she could do it all day long, because that's her bread and butter, isn't it? That's what she does, and she does it so well. You almost need that opponent with a warrior attitude that will eat the jab a bit, but be able to stop it and use it almost against her, work on that inside, really put the pressure on. Do I think Tiara can do that? I think she can put pressure on, but also I think she's just going to walk onto jabs. This is the hardest thing, isn't it? Because, you know, Skye Nicolson, although I was not the biggest fan, you can't not but admire this girl. She is so talented.
She's the female Shakur, Joel. She's a female Shakur Stevenson.
Yeah, but
everyone knows she's the absolute best. But you want to hate her because it's boring to watch at times. But she's I think, good. If you like the finer art of the sport, she's amazing, the same as Shakur. But it just gets a little mundane watching it sometimes. That's all it is. Otherwise, we'd be talking about her as the next Floyd Mayweather. You know what I mean?
I think us boxing fans, we appreciate it and we understand it. Do you know what I mean? Because we see how good the fundamentals are, how important the fundamentals are. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, I'll get that in a sec.
It just made me chuckle, bro. Sorry.
It is what it is, isn't it? You know, she's so good fundamentally, technically. You know, she's got the full works, hasn't she? So she will do that, no problem, all day long. You know, we've just got to wait to see who this person's going to be that's really going to test her and put her on that back foot. I thought it'd be Raven. I'll be perfectly honest. I thought Raven would give her a really good go. She punished Raven. Let's be perfectly honest. She really did. And I think Tiara is probably, I don't know if she's on par with Raven unless they fought each other. Do you know what I mean? But
yeah,
and I think that'd be a cracking fight.
That'd be a cracking fight. Actually. Yeah. That would be a cracking fight. Tiara against Raven Chapman, mate.
But let's see. Let's see. You know, for me, it'll be unanimous decision. I'd love to see Tiara do a real test. You know, give her a real test, because I want to see what Skye's made of when the going gets tough.
Tell you what, mate. Tiara needs to do what Marcos Maidana done in the first fight against Floyd Mayweather Jr. You know, just literally walk through the jab and just force the pressure. If you can do that,
you got to push it.
Just literally break through that guard, break through that jab, and try and just put pressure on so it cannot be stopped. And he nearly got the decision that night. He was unlucky. Second fight, he got beat up. And I believe that would happen again. But Tiara, she has that slim chance of doing that.
Skye will just jab all night. Hawkan will agree. You know, he's the boxing encyclopedia. She will jab all night long.
I can only see two fighters around from bantamweight to featherweight that could could be a good opponent for Skye, and she had to work really hard to win against. And it's Ellis Scotney and Dina Torslund.
Dina Torslund. I'd love that fight. I would love that fight. Dina Torslund, that would be amazing. I'd love
for me, Dina's the one.
Dina fight Ellis Scotney.
Dina's the one for me.
Yeah,
I think she's different. She's different gravy. She is. Yeah, she can box, move. She's just class.
She's that Nordic nightmare, as they call them.
Oh, mate.
Yeah, and she has. I can't tell too much, but she looks to have secured a major promoter deal, Dina.
Well, let's see. Brilliant. We'll go to the comments. Skye unanimous decision. Not even close here. Tiara is like Raven, flat-footed and stiff legs. But I wouldn't say they're flat-footed. I just think Skye just makes you look amateur because of the way she boxes. She boxes at such a great pace, and the way she is.
What Pat's trying to say is, like, you know, plants the feet before throwing the smack. You know, she's a brawler.
Yeah.
Plants the feet.
You're more like square on because you can't do anything.
I agree with DJ Pat.
Yeah.
Thanks, Torcan. So you don't agree with me. So here are levels between both fighters. Skye is on another level than Tiara. Thank you, DJ Pat, for breaking up the boy band at this end. AFC always is everywhere. Eubank excelled himself there. Oh dear, he's here all week. Yeah, so let us know in the comments. We want to hear from you guys at home. How do you see this one? Skye Nicolson versus Tiara Brown. I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be a good one. Another one in Australia. That's what we like. Keep them coming. So hit the subscribe button. Check out the rest of the content. And yeah, we look forward to this one. So Jam, over to you. You're over there.
Thank you to everyone watching. Thank you to everyone tuning in on X and on LinkedIn. If you are, please head over to YouTube. Give us a subscribe to the channel. We're here for your entertainment every day. God bless everyone. Big up to my boy Hermit J. I speak to him sometimes. Good lad. He's a good lad. He said it's
big shout out, Hermit.
Just wanted to get that in. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, Hermit. God bless you, mate. And everyone, join us next time and have some of this.
Have it. Take care.
Have it.